Hello Capricorns, welcome to your mid-month reading for December 2020. This is just a little tune-up to see kind of what's going on, a little checkup. So let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, the universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Capricorns for the middle of December? What do you see? What do they need to know? Reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine. Any messages that you have for Capricorn's greater good for the middle of December would be greatly appreciated. Okay, thank you. Capricorn, middle of December 2019. I feel like I said 2020 in the Sagittarius video, but okay. So can you please show me general energies for Capricorn in the middle of December 2019? They'll get it. They'll understand I made a mistake. I hope. General energies for Capricorn 2019. We have the 10 of Wands in the upright. Alrighty, make sure you put in your 2020 Sun Moon reading request that I'm uploading, and while you're waiting, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlists. Okay, 5 of Cups. This is in the upright in the challenge position. Asking you a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook, check me out on Insta for my weekly readings. Okay, advice, we have the 7 of Swords in the upright. Alrighty, and then if you could like, share, subscribe, and or donate. I have a link below for donation. Also, guys, I'm running a 24-hour turnaround special from now until Sunday, December 1st. It ends at midnight. If you book before midnight, you get your reading guaranteed in 24 hours, plus you get additional bonus minutes. So check out my videos for details on that. All right, 8 of Pentacles as you move forward out of December and into January. Okay, so we start off with this 10 of Wands here. You guys are taking on too much, and I'm getting it from, I get it from a stance of, you know, I'm feeling like you're getting a whole lot of information. I don't even know if that's the right thing. Like, you have a set of problems that you would like to work on, so you're trying to figure them out. And I feel like you're just taking on too much and you're stressing yourself out. So, you know, I see somebody kind of sitting and researching stuff. Okay, I need to solve this problem. Okay, let me read this book, and then let me look at this online, and then let me ask my friends about it. And even though you're trying to kind of like derive at a solution, I feel it just adds to the problem. It ends up adding more questions. I mean, breeding more questions that you can't answer, and it just ends up being too much and too overwhelming, and the problem almost becomes bigger than it was when it first started. I mean, that's what I'm kind of getting, and it's just really weighing you down, and it's exhausting you, and it's overwhelming you. You know, it just ends up being like this multi-headed monster, and that's what I'm kind of feeling like is going on now. And I mean, you know, she's holding like an entire town on her shoulders here, this tree. And I feel like each one of these is like what this problem has become. But I think it's because you've gone down like so many avenues to try to figure out how to solve it or what to do about it. And, you know, it's kind of like too many cooks in the kitchen. It just makes it more problematic, and a larger thing that, you know, turns into this big elephant that you can't even eat at one bite at a time. Now, what this is stemming from is, I feel like this in the challenge position, this 5 of Cups. There's something that has hit you really hard. You're grieving, you're sorrowful. I mean, for some of you, you're at your lowest that you've ever been. You're having deep regrets about something. You might have failed at something. You might have been rejected. You might be having a huge financial setback. But whatever it is, I feel like is the source of this. So whatever this grief is, whatever that is the source of you doing this. Almost feeling like if I look into enough avenues, if I get enough resources, if I ask this person, if I, you know, beg it, you know, borrow from Peter and pay Paul and all of this, then I'll come out of this grief. I'll come out of this sorrow. I'll come out of this whatever is hurting your heart at this time. And I do feel like something is really hurting your heart, and that's the challenge. But I feel like everything is stemming from that, and you're actually avoiding the source of it, okay? So in the advice, we have the Seven of Swords, and the message I simply got from that was give up. Just give up. Let go of all of it. I mean, some things can't be solved, and the more you look into something, the darker alleys you get taken down, and the more you ruminate, the worse it gets. And they're kind of saying, you know, it's time to just give up on this. There's no point. I don't feel like you're going to uncover anything, any answer that you don't already know. And I feel that's what we're getting here. I'm hoping like this solidifies a little more as I pull clarifiers, because it's a little puzzling to me. And so as a result, I feel you here with this Eight of Pentacles, and it's almost, the Eight of Pentacles to me, as you move out of, you know, December into January, out of the middle of December forward from the middle of December or on from this reading, has you kind of tackling the problems or the things that you do have control over. Okay, you know, I see this spider working on this fantastic web. I mean, he doesn't work on it all at one time. One part of it breaks, and he goes over and addresses it, and then he fixes it, and he improves on that area. And then, you know, then it rains, and some other parts fall down, and he, you know, very methodically goes through and addresses things as they happen one by one. He doesn't take on the elephant all at one time. So I almost feel like moving forward, you're going to figure out how to address this stuff, but to, you know, break it down into little manageable pieces and learn from the mistakes that you're making and apply those, and learn from how you've been doing things wrong and how you can go about them in a better way. But, you know, like here, it's the whole elephant, and you can't imagine taking a bite, and here you start taking nibbles, okay? At least that's what I'm getting. So let's see what's going on with this Ten of Wands. Why is this Ten of Wands here in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy? I mean, because you know you're exhausting yourself. You know that you're tired. You know that it's really not kind of getting you anywhere. And you do. You want to put it down. You want to put down this huge burden you've created for yourself by, you know, like I said, inviting too many cooks into the kitchen. Why is this Ten of Wands here in the upright for Capricorns? Who is this person? What is this energy? Okay, so you want to be happy, and you're thinking if you get that 10th cup, you can be happy. But how you're going about it with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is not the right way to go about it. Despite your best efforts, you're not making this happen. Don't get me wrong, you're working your ass off, you're trying really hard, you're hammering away at these little plates, but it's not getting you anywhere. You're not getting that 10th cup. You're not achieving that happiness, that fulfillment, the whole, you know, the whole shebang. It's not happening. And I often say that it's a situation of working harder, not smarter, you know, not really kind of realizing what you need to do and how you need to go about it. And this Ace of Pentacles here is this opportunity that you crave, this thing that you want to happen, this thing that you thought was going to happen, that didn't happen. So something in the practical sense, something that you had all your eggs in that basket and you thought it was a pretty sure thing, didn't happen. So you're kind of trying to get back to making that happen. So the ship has sailed, it's gone. But I feel like what you're doing is instead of accepting that, trying to go, no, there has to be another way to fix this. You know, I'm not accepting this. All I have to do is ask the right person, do the right research, figure out how to put this back together. I always feel like it's Humpty Dumpty. You know, I see this, I often think like here in the Ace of Pentacles, it's like this broken egg. You know, he's fallen from a wall and you've been like, no, it can't be that it can't be fixed. It's just I haven't found the right way. I haven't talked to the right person. I haven't Googled the right instructions, you know? And I think that it doesn't have to be that hard. It can be a lot simpler if you just work smarter and realize that some things are just broken and that's how it is. But I think it comes from your pain and it comes from your sorrow. So if you address that, then you can probably, you know, all over correct the problem. Why is the Five of Cups here in the upright? Is this making sense to anybody? Why is this Five of Cups in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. I mean, I'm a Capricorn, so it's making sense to me, and it feels like I'm kind of like going down these. I do want to say some of you might be a legal problem. I have two cards here that are about legal difficulties. with the Empress card in the upright, with the Justice card in the upright, the Ace of Swords. So this is preventing you from moving in a certain direction, okay? I feel like you didn't get the outcome that you wanted, and we have the card of Libra here, by the way. You didn't get the outcome you wanted, or you foresaw it being, you know, you didn't get justice, so however you thought things were going to work out, they didn't end up working out that way, and you're having a hard time wrapping your head around that. Empress card, no growth. Things aren't expanding. Things aren't growing. And the Ace of Swords, lack of direction. I think you had it kind of plotted out. This is to go a certain way, because when I set out to do something, this is what happens. It happens. And it happens by any means necessary. And it goes back to this. Either I bring in this person, or I do this, or I research it. I find the answer and I fix it. And I feel like, you know, just rather than reconciling with your sorrow or your disappointment or whatever it is that's just causing you so much pain and so much grief, rather than doing that, you're kind of circling, saying, no, this can work, I can prop this up, I can make this happen. But it's not. The harder you try, the more it kind of goes against you. Now I feel like that Seven of Swords is just like pleading with you, just, you know, just give up. And not like in a bad way, just. And the Seven of Swords is, you know, the Thief card. So it's almost, to me, it's like, let them have it. Let them win, okay? If it's them or the universe or whoever it is, just let them have all the swords. Let them take it. It's not serving you well to try to hold on to the swords by any means necessary. What's going to happen if you hold on to a sword? You get cut, right? So give up. Release. Let them have it. If it's important to them and it's important that things go that way, then fine. Why is the Seven of Swords here in the upright for Capricorns? Advice. Who is this person? What's this energy? And they're telling you that they know change is hard. They see you resisting change. They see you going back and saying, you know, there's a way to fix this. And again, go back, and they're saying it can't be fixed. It can't work out the way that you want it to work out. So concentrate your efforts. So work smarter with the Hierophant here. They're saying educate yourself, be wiser, let go of this and just put your focus on, you know, start like connecting with people that think like you, you know, join like a club or something like that. I know that sounds weird, an organization or whatever. Surround yourself in people that kind of think the same way that you do, and don't keep on getting hung up on this. And I feel like, you know, talk to other people that have had this kind of experience. Join some kind of group or something that have gone through similar struggles or heartaches, and kind of do that and educate yourself on how other people have dealt with it and how they have gotten kind of out of it. And as soon as you do that, you're going to start restoring balance to your life, with the card of Taurus and Sagittarius here. But you're going to start finding, you're going to have balance. You're going to be able to have control over things in your life and find peace and find calm, and create this good place by kind of blending everything together. I get that from the Temperance card. And you are going to have these feelings that you just kind of let take you over. Like here with the Five of Cups, these feelings that just consume you, okay? But I do see you like talking to a group of people or bonding with a group of people that have been through a similar thing. Even if it is like something where, you know, it's not a support group, but maybe it's something you read about, or educate yourself about. Other people have gone through this struggle, and I think this is what's going to kind of get you through this. Why is this Eight of Pentacles? And this is what teaches you to work smarter, not harder, in regards to this situation. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here in the upright? Who is this person? And the Hierophant to me is elevating yourself through stages of wisdom until you reach the pinnacle. Eight of Pentacles, I get the same thing. You work on something and you go through stages until you reach the pinnacle. You're enlightened. You have a masterpiece. You're the best version of yourself, or what have you. Why is Eight of Pentacles here in the upright for Capricorns as they move out of the middle of December? Who is this person? What is this energy? Lover's card in the upright. That's the card of Gemini, if that resonates. Yeah, and I feel like as you work, as you go through this, as you reach these different levels. As you become wiser, you're going to meet someone that you really connect with. You know, it could be a business partner, it could be a romantic relationship, a friendship, whatever it is. It almost seems like it's too good to be true with the Lovers card, because this person is like the yin to the yang. They mirror your soul. There's somebody that you, when you're around them, you feel absolute positivity and love and this wonderful like soul connection to them. But you're with the Nine of Wands, you're putting your guard up. You don't want to get hurt. You don't trust this person. You're being very wary because of kind of what you've been through. So for some of you, I almost got, you don't believe in this kind of connection anymore. Maybe because of what you went through or how you couldn't make something work. You don't believe it exists. You're just very wary of it when it presents itself. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, it has you wondering, should I invest in this? Is this something I should put all my efforts into? I put all my efforts into this and it went beyond and nothing came out of it. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how much I tried to put Humpty Dumpty back together again, and I put my all into this. So, I mean, should I really do it all over again? Should I? That's really what the Seven of Pentacles is about. And the Seven of Pentacles kind of tells you it's okay to kind of think, it's okay to kind of pause and think about it. But the Seven of Pentacles also tells you, I mean, in some instances, yes, this is worth investing in. Keep on plowing away. You're going to get success if you continue to do this, okay? And the reason why is because you might be saying, well, it didn't happen back here, so won't I? Yeah, but you were a different person back here. When you went through this experience, I feel like there was a lot of things you had to learn. And some of the things is learning to let go and not resisting change and realizing, and I feel like you've educated yourself and you've worked on becoming a better version of yourself. So when the same situation presents itself to you, you're going to make different decisions than you would have previously, because you're wiser now. Okay, because you've heard of other people's struggles and how they've gotten through it and you've applied that. So it's okay to be wary, but they're kind of telling you, go ahead and take a chance on it because you are a different person. And maybe you haven't reached the pinnacle, but you've done fantastic improvements in regards to where you were at one point, okay? So that's what I have for you all. Consider a personal reading if it resonates. Like I said, I'm running a 24-hour special. Just check out it ends December, midnight, Sunday, December 1st. Look at my videos for the details on that. Otherwise, post up your 2020 Sun Moon readings. Check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings. Ask me a question on Instant Go. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.